Hello, everybody, and you're welcome. Today, creating fun Christmas traditions in your home. If you can see me, you can hear me. Let me see your comment in the comment section. Let me see you. Say yes, you can see and hear me. Did you miss me? Did you miss me last Tuesday? Yes, I am back right in the office. Thank you so much for joining me today. Tell me that you can hear me. Tell me that you can see me. Let me see your comment in the comment section. Yup. Who is excited? I'm excited because it's Christmas season. I love it. I love it. And I also love it because Christmas in TIP is different. Hi, Mom. Thank you for joining me. So if you're here, you can see me. Tell me that you can see me and hear me. Great. Who is ready for this session today? Alrighty. So, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about Christmas season. And the first thing we're going to be talking about today is Christmas season associated with some negativity and how you can eliminate them. Remember that you can share this link with your family and friends. All right. This class is available to everyone, anywhere you are, to join us. All right. Yes, this is not an exclusive inner circle class, like we call it. I know that some people have been beefing us this kind of exclusive inner circle, you said. Do I have yadas in the building? Let me see your comment right in the comment section if we have yadas. Yadas, are you here? And for the new yadas, the new inner circle parents, how have the yard been? In one word, it's been 12 days of being in the yard. 12 days only. Tell us in one word what 12 days of 365 days looks like in the yard. Tell us in one word what it looks like, right? Yes, we're here, coach. I see you, yarders. I see you guys. So tell us, how has the yard been? What was the yard like? How is it like? Yes, I'm talking about the new yarders. When we started, before we started, I'm sure that a lot of you just thought, what is it? What is the hype about this yard? Hmm? This hype is just too much. Now, is it hype? Is it hype? We told you that the inner circle is no hype, man. It's no hype. And if you're not in the inner circle of 2024, you have missed the train already. So it means that you are going to only be booking for 2025. Yup. 12 days in the yard. Amazing. Look at what it says. Inner circle ain't no hype. Trust me when we say it. So somebody said, my money has finished already. That's how you feel in the inner circle. You do one day and you're wondering what's happening. And we've only done 12 days, guys. 365 days. 12 days. And it is what it is. Thank you so much for joining me. And yes, the inner circle is no hype, no be hype. All right. Even though Yada said I don't know how to speak broken, but I continue to speak. The inner circle is no hype. Join us in 2025. Do not miss it. So you're going to wait the next 360, 50 something days because, of course, you've missed the train. The arc is closed. The inner circle parents even said, even Noah do not have the key to the ark. Oh my goodness. Even Noah do not have the key to the ark. Very, very, very interesting. Thank you so much, Yadas. I see you guys. Now, the Christmas season is a time of the year that is associated with a lot of negativity. All right? That we can eliminate, which is the very key aspect, all right, of this conversation. You can eliminate it. Everything that is happening, that is all the stress. We're going to name some of the stress, and we're going to, also talk about how you can deal with the stress. And if you're listening to the Tuesday Life as a new yada now, and you've listened to Tuesday Life over the years, you realize that Tuesday life sounds differently. So when I say the inner circle parent gets it, now you get it. Alrighty. So somebody said the inner circle have been everything positive to think of. So while Christmas season is generally associated with joy, celebration, goodwill, a lot of the times we actually experience some certain negative aspects of it. And the challenges that happen during this time. All right. So it's important to acknowledge these issues, work towards minimizing and eliminating them where possible. And here are some of the negative associations of the Christmas season and ways that we can address them. All right. Number one, financial stress. Let me see you put that in the comment section. So Latina said, only coach's voice note. 12 days. Voice note. My note is filled. That's how we roll. All right. Okay. So, financial stress. Nkoye said, the difference is clear, coach. You discern differently. The truth is discerned differently. That's it. Now, many times you find out that during the holiday, this period, there's this stress that we see. Every single one of these stress is man-made. Let me say that again. Every single one of this stress is man-made. It's not, it must not be there. So I was sharing with the parents in the inner circle recently, and I said, who is the person that created this Christmas dress thing? Who is that person? Who is the person? We need to call the person for a meeting. What is Christmas dress? Many of us are killing ourselves for what we will wear on Christmas. Yet some of us are not even born again. But we are celebrating the Christmas like, oh, Christmas. But the real essence of those Christmas, we don't even have it. I say again that the Christmas holiday, it's supposed to be a time for family, for bonding, for connection. It's not a time to stress yourself to shop until you drop. So it's man-made. Christmas clothes, I don't know what that means. I've never been able to understand it. If you can afford to buy 1 million clothes, right? Please, by all means. But there is no reason to put yourself under undue pressure for Christmas clothes. See, nobody will even notice. I wore the clothes I wore on Christmas Day. How many years ago? 4 years ago. When I wore it, I repeated it after 3 years or so. People were like, oh, this is so lovely. Your Christmas dress is so nice. I said, Oshe, Christmas dress that have been there. I've worn it over and over. People can't see. People can't see. So you're just making it up. Hey, my children are supposed to wear clothes for them to. It is not true. It is not true. That's commercialization of parenting. And we're going to get there. How do you eliminate, right? How do you eliminate this stress? Create a budget for holiday spending. Prioritize meaningful and thoughtful gifts. Consider homemade and budget-friendly alternative. Focus on experience, not material things. Focus on experience, not material things. It is not about things, it's about the experience of Christmas. That's it. The moment you can focus on experience. So we created the amazing Christmas bundle. We've changed it. It came with a whole lot this year. And part of it is just to be able to streamline you, to create a project, to put together, to intentionally plan for it to become an experience, not stress. I don't know about you growing up. At some point, Christmas became like stress. You go home, you travel home, you cook. Christmas Day, you cook from morning till night. Why? Maka, why? That's not supposed to be Christmas. Christmas should be fun. And then some of us even stay in the market on the 24th. Go to Taylor's house. Some of us sleep in Taylor's house on 24th. What kind of pressure is this one now? You can see that some of the things that we do for ourselves it's actually man-made. It's man-made. The idea is the experience. All the things you're buying for Christmas, all the things that trust me, you don't need to buy it if you don't have money. And nothing will happen. You will be fine. You will be fine. In fact, your children will be more fine. Oh, if you get the amazing Christmas bundle, sit down, create it. Create a Christmas for your children. Your children will enjoy that Christmas more than any Christmas you have ever had. And you will find out that you have spent more money in other Christmases than you are spending now. So it is not about the money you're spending. My mom is here. I forgot my mom is here. When I said I stopped at some point, Christmas became really boring. Mommy, yeah. You're just going to cook. And it ceases to become the experience it should be, instead of, it now becomes about people. So you're constantly cooking for this. Oh, this person is coming. Oh, this person is coming. You entertain visitors for money. Oh, come on. And you don't even have any time sitting. You don't have a time sitting with your family. Crazy something we do. Please eliminate it. All right? Mom, I see you. All right? So the solution is to create a budget. Get the ultimate Christmas, the amazing Christmas bundle. Trust me, it is going to change your life. It's going to change the way you do Christmas. I often say that when you enter the inner circle, your Christmas changes forever. Your Christmas changes forever. Right? Number 2, right? The book said the intentional Christmas bundle is just everything. Yeah, that's what I use in my own family. We've our puzzles just came, right? From Relax. I just put them. I'm going to do a video and show you. Yeah, that's to tell you that I'm the walking, talking. I'm not just talking to you. I do. I do. Then I preach. All right. It's all the other have come. We're preparing, making our budget, putting our plans, preparing things. So Christmas becomes an experience. Experience over expensive. Experience over expenses. Experience over expenses. Christmas must be seen as an experience over an expenditure. Somebody help me put that in the comment section. Christmas must be seen as an experience over expenses. So it's not money that you need. You just need to create the experience. That's the solution. Another thing that happens, all right? Another thing that happens is family conflict. Have you noticed that during this period, there's a lot of conflict? There's a lot of conflict. I don't know if that happens. It's during Christmas that won't talk between you and your brother will not call. That's when people come, because apparently that's the only time, really, in quote, that a lot of people come together. So instead of creating an experience, you just, overshadow it with family conflicts. Should family resolutions on the table be done at Christmas period? It can, but it must be done intentionally. What is the solution? Establish a clear expectation, clear communication. Focus on the positive aspect. Focus on the positive aspect of your relationships. If needed, please consider another time for mediation. If it's too much, consider bringing people. All right? Consider bringing people to support to mediate. Please do not turn Christmas time to a time of family conflicts. Number 3, overcommitment and stress. You will be at every event. Hey, this event is happening here. You have, you've committed yourself. Oh, and that's why you spend money that you don't need to spend. You have, some of us now have 10 weddings to attend. I don't have any. I'm not attending one wedding during this festive period. Everybody knows. Put a meeting on a festive period, you're on your own. Because I prioritize family experience over whatever it is. So there is now overcommitment. There's, you are here, you are there. At the end of the day, the Christmas time that is supposed to now be fun and a relaxing time turns to over, a place where you are now stressed. Why, Maka? Why? Why do you have to be stressed when we are celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ that died? I have gone to heaven. Why? It's celebration. It is celebration of Jesus Christ, which we not just the whole world. We're celebrating Jesus. So begin to look at yourself. What are the commitments that you have? Shelve it. If they are not as important, sometimes I'm asking, somebody was asking me, oh, you didn't go for that wedding. And I said, I'm not the mother of the bride. I'm not the father of the bride. Neither am I the mother of the groom. And I'm not the best friend of the bride either. Why am I there? Neither am I the priest. So it's not compulsory to be there. Forgive me. If you can, please, by all means, attend. But please, it is not a time for you to overcome it or stress yourself. It's a time for you to actually resolve that, this is the end of the year. All right? This is the end of the year. I am going to, sit down and just focus on the experience my family and I are going to have. For my husband and I, this is the period for focus. This is the period for focus. We don't go to the village. If there's time to go to the village, we choose another time. I'm Igbo, so I understand it. All of us are peppering. We're waiting to pepper. You spend what you're supposed to, what you don't spend in 365 days, you spend it in 1 week. That's not normal. That's abnormal. Spend it in 1 week, you make money, save money, so you can go to village and go and pepper people. You have to be everywhere, omnipresent. We are everywhere. This meeting, this one. Then when you come back, you're drained financially, you're drained with stress, you're drained. Somebody was asking that, January, people don't have money in January. I said, it is a problem. If you don't have money in January, you're a poor planner. You're a poor planner. Why won't you have money in January? What does that even mean? Is there something in December that shuts down your sense of reasoning? People now say, in January, your school fees, January is hard. What's that? January is hard. Why? Choices. I've never had a hard January in my life. Since I got married, I don't have hard Januaries. January is hard. It's man-made. If you have been earning money, it's the same money you are earning. It's the same money you have earned. If your salary increased or whatever it is, it's man-made. So do not make stress for yourself. Don't make it. It's not important. So January should not be hard. In fact, I think that January is one of my best months when it comes to being focused, being financially stable, being everything. I'm starting the year now. Come on. Why do I have to kill myself for, what people think for December? And then, because as far as I'm concerned, it's all about what people think. That's what it is. Clothes. You tell yourself, I've not even made clothes. Some people have not even made clothes for this Christmas. Things are hard. Who sent you? Wake up that morning. Create an experience for your family. Do a whole 12 days in the inner circle. We're doing a whole 12 days of Christmas. In those 12 days, from 23rd to 3rd, it is all about, putting a lot of things together. By the time your children are done on the 3rd, they will say, what kind of Christmas is this? That's what the children in the inner circle say to their parents when they do Christmas the first time in the inner circle. Your children are not looking for clothes, though. It is actually interesting. They're not looking for clothes. So do not overcommit. Solution: prioritize self-care. Prioritize self-care. Set realistic expectations for social engagement and responsibility. Let it be realistic. What is all this? Somebody's inviting you. You have a wedding back to back for 5 days. Your children are in the house. Some of us have children in boarding school. They come back, and in those 2 weeks, you drag them to the village. in those 2 weeks, you are never at home all the 2 weeks. Are you joking? Learn to say no when necessary. Say no. Somebody saying, now you need to come to you tell the person, I already have a wedding once this week. I'm not going to go for more than one wedding. I don't get it. Are you, except you are the father of the bride or the mother of the bride. Say no. Delegate your task to reduce workload. Don't come and prove the Boski wife and you cook from 24th. I know people that start cooking 23rd. You cook and cook and cook and cook and cook 26th. And then your husband is just there pissing around. The whole family, everywhere is agitated because you are also agitated. You too. Everywhere is just, hey. So your children, everywhere is tensed. Meanwhile, it is all of these things that just contributes. You're supposed to actually put a lot of things together. Yeah, you're everywhere. You cook chin chin, you bake cake, you do this one, you do. Trust me, I'm not saying those things are wrong. But please don't overburden yourself. I know that you want to apostically prove that you are, the wife of, I get it. But you can delegate some of those things so that you can also have some kind of experience, some kind of fun for yourself. Delegate. Reduce the workload. There's no need for that. See, none of us are going to get to heaven and they will say the person that worked out the most in the kitchen, and then they'll give an award. You ain't gonna collect more award than me. You know your coach is the president of Association of Lazy Kitchen LazyKitchenOwners.com. You are not going to collect any award more than me. Trust me. All of us are going to be on the same line, being judged. Kitchen will not be part of it. like they say in the inner circle, it will take you to heaven. But really, that was on a lighter mode. But please prioritize yourself. As a woman, I'm actually particularly speaking to women. You see the men crossing their leg, and they're really feeling themselves. It's holiday. Watching you are labor. When you're not finished, you are resentful. They will touch you, you bite the man. Why? You are the one that decided. You're not resentful. You're not angry. I'll be cooking the money. Farabale, calm down. Take it one step at a time. Do the one that you can do. All right? Do the one that you can do. Is it fun to cook? Yes. In my home, we already have a plan of how our cooking is going to do. There's a particular time cooking ends. Bakam, everybody leaves the kitchen. And everybody, because there is a plan. Everybody's moving. All right? So please don't labor. No labor in the kitchen. None of us will be judged with kitchen labor, yeah? Thank you very much. All right, the next one is another issue that happens during the first period is sexual molestation. I don't know about you. It is during the holiday that a lot of molestation actually go on. I don't know if you've noticed it, but it's true. Cousins, older people, and all of that. Children are always at the receiving end. In fact, statistics show that molestation go on during holidays, especially Christmas holiday, more than any other time of the year. More than any other time of the year. So, children are molested, and you're cooking not around. Maybe you have 10 weddings per day. From this wedding, you jump to the next one, you jump. So, the experience is that you are actually letting your children just, to everybody. You just say, go to this uncle's house and just go and greet them. Go to this cousin's house, so let them just take you. Let me share an experience. I've shared this experience with my mom. I think I can share it. I had an experience growing up. You go to, yes, there's a lot of excitement. When people are excited, they're actually careless. I agree. When we come back, there's a particular, one person who stays in the village that my dad will say, oh yeah, take them to go and greet the uncles around. Let them just, let them just see, people, greet them and all of that. My dad is a typical village person. I travel to my hometown every year growing up. And by the time So one of those days, one of those guys was taking my sister and I, and this guy went to the back of the house and brought out very black pennies for us to be seen. I think I was 12 and my sister was 14. If I had told my dad would have killed the guy, and I knew. So when we came home, we actually almost stabbed him. It's funny today, yeah? But you know what could have happened? He was in the bush in a track road that nobody knew. But my parents didn't think that anybody was going to molest you. It's just, but just take them. Just, just take them to just, go and all of that. But I saw the black pennies and I cannot forget it. I can't forget it. And it's a relative. So all these, let my younger brother go and take my daughter. I am not accusing them, but I'm just saying, please be watchful. One of the things you need to do is to teach your children about sex conversation. If you're a yada, of course, or you know that is a key. Your children know when to, say, hey. No. Let your children understand that saying no to an adult is applicable. All this, you don't say no to adult. I don't know who taught us that nonsense, normalized nonsense. That's why a lot of children were molested. Don't say no to adults. That's so they molest many children for our age group. Adults can be said no to. And that's why I wrote in the book, Raising an Independent Thinking Child. Saying no as a skill. You must teach your children to say no as a skill. So teach your children. Teach them about sexual molestation. Teach them about non-touching sexual molestation. Like a big uncle showing them pornography, giving them drugs. These are all the things that we're talking about. Be watchful. I'm not saying it to make you paranoid. I am saying it so that you can understand that these things happen. The next thing you want to look out for is commercialization and materialism. Somebody help me put that in the comment section. Commercialization and materialism. A lot of us, right? A lot of us have commercialized our parenting. The other day I was teaching the parents in the inner circle, and I was talking about commercialization of parenting. We have commercialized our parenting, we have materialized it. So we say things like, I'm working now so that my children will have everything. Who told you your children need everything? Who is the person that told you? You must begin to shift your focus from material gifts to experiences. Are gifts good? Yes, we have given our children gifts every year for Christmas. However, we have given them an experience of Christmas, not commercializing it. When you commercialize your experience, that's when you're saying, I need to buy this one. Hey, I need to buy clothes. Hey, I need to buy. You're commercializing it. Meanwhile, when you finish, you have 10 weddings to go for. You are never there. Shift your focus from material to experience, to traditions, to meaningful connections. Begin to look at how you can actually create alternatives. So all of those, material and all of the things, create fun in your home. Create fun in your home. This is so key. And for those of us who live in places where there is winter, another thing that can happen would be seasonal affective disorder, what we call SAD. Now, you must recognize the impact of winter on mental health and begin to take steps to address it. So you can spend time outdoors, spend time where there's light, consider self-care activities, all right, that also brings you to relax. You must also pay attention to that. Another thing that can be a big problem is pressure to conform. Pressure to conform. Your friend just calls you up. So how far now? Have you done? There's one Christmas hair that we're buying from one shop. Pressure to conform. I often say that pressure never goes away. Peer pressure. Even in your 60s, you are being pressured. Wallahi. You are being peer pressured to the last. When you scroll on social media, you see your friends preparing for Christmas. Whoops, whoops, whoops. And then you just scroll. You just say, I went to my tailor today on TikTok. You are pressured. And if you're pressured to conform, you have issues with self-esteem. Quote me, anywhere. It's just like when I see, a lot of women who wear clothes and all of their breasts is outside. It's a self-esteem issue. Because you need something to affirm. All right? It's a self-esteem issue. The same thing. If you're pressured to conform, it is a self-esteem issue. If you cannot actually make a plan and stick to it and say, I'm going to follow a goal, then that means there is a problem. And most of us who were raised in our generation have self-esteem issues. Don't even kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. How many times have you scrolled through Instagram and you have seen that your friend who has that particular, clothes, and you're like, it's so nice. Let me screenshot it so that my tailor can sew it. Pressure to conform. The moment you feel the need to do things that people are doing, if you don't do it, some people will tell you, I've really suffered. Their comparison is what people are doing. It's not that they are really suffering. It's perspective. It's what you can see. See, you are a product of your perspective. You are. I remember when I started carrying my hair like this, a lot of people reached out to me, you're the world best African coach. Oh, you need to carry, wig that show that, your hair needs to be. Why do I need to? I do not need to. It's not a need. And this is how I carry my hair everywhere, anytime, any day. And I don't feel the need. Do I like people who wear wig? I admire it. It's okay. It's fine. I don't feel the need to be pressured to conform to whatever it is that is in there. So you need to build yourself. And that's one of the things that the inner circle does for you. You build yourself to the place where you are comfortable in your own skin. As in, you are comfort. You do things because you want to do it. Want to do it. Not because you're pressured. So it's your perspective. So all these, hey, I'm suffering, I don't have money, all the people, it's actually a function of perspective. It is. It is. It's a function of perspective. Whatever perspective you have of life, that's what life delivers to you. Life doesn't deliver to you anything short of your perspective. It doesn't matter where you are in life. And if you teach your children the same, it becomes a problem. I have seen parents who said, that their children were asking, so wouldn't they have clothes for Christmas? And I said, it's perspective. It's perspective. That's what it is. Because you have also shown it over the years. I see parents who, you can't afford something and your friend is able to afford it. You call your children and say, we can't really afford it for now. God will provide. That is you actually commercializing your parenting. Parenting is not a place of material things. It's a place of value transference. Parenting is not a place of material transference. It is the place of value transference. So it's about transference of value. It's not about the transference of material things. The moment you get it, then it just helps you. So all this, I want to, more my friends are doing this. Sorry, the Lord will provide. It's not, don't bring the Lord inside. There's not the Lord there. It is you and your perspective. What you are called for is to transfer value, not to transfer material things. And if you're not transferring value and you're focused on material things, that is a failed parenting system. So all these, hey, you feel your children are handicapped. Never, ever make your children feel handicapped for material things. You do it, you commercialize your process, and you make a mess for life. So it's not about material things. People say, I wish I have money. If I have money now, all these other people, they have money. You make your children feel less of themselves because of material things. Come on now. Material things, that's not who you are. That's not who you are called to be. And that's why, even the way we relate to God, everything is about material things. Oh, yeah, God, give me house, give me this, give me that, give me. Even that, we've not been able to understand that our relationship with God is not a relationship of material things. It's not about transference of material things. It's about transference of the God nature in us. That's it. And if you understand it, your relationship, your spiritual relationship becomes better. So ask yourself, am I giving my children the notion that they're handicapped because I cannot afford a few things? Why? You can't afford it today, and then so what? That's not who you are. You are a value giver. You are a wisdom giver. You should rather pay for wisdom than pay for material things. Because it's not transference of material things, it's a transference of wisdom and value. That's what parenting is. That's what parenting is. Don't commercialize it. Stop calling your children for meeting and telling them how handicapped they are. Stop it. Stop calling your children for meeting and telling them, oh, this Christmas, we don't really have money. What's that? What's that? Put together a value system, an experience your children will enjoy. You don't need money to make an experience out of your parenting. You need determination. You need to tell yourself, I am a value giver. I am a wisdom giver, not a material things giver. You feel bad you can't buy shawarma for your children. What does that mean? Is that what you're called to do? To buy shawarma? So you can say that this is just a life of your perspective. It's your perspective. So the moment you can change your perspective about life, you change your life. Literally. The moment I change my perspective about a lot of things, I stopped being bothered about a lot of things. Honestly, it's not, you can't bring pressure to me. Pressure to conform, never, ever. Let's continue. Another stress that you can also face is health challenges. Be mindful of your health during the holiday season. Moderation in food, moderation in drink, moderation in prioritizing your sleep, incorporating physical fitness in your routine. Don't just go and, and just sit down and just tell yourself, oh, I'm just going to eat and eat and eat and eat, like the rich food that was preached about in the Bible. Let me just eat. You feel you're successful for the year. I will eat anyhow I want. Please be mindful. All right? Be mindful. Be mindful. Who has been enjoying the session today? Let me see your comment in the comment section. Yup, I am your Ndaboski coach. Are you feeling me today? Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. And if you have not gotten your amazing Christmas bundle, please quickly go ahead and get the amazing Christmas bundle now. Trust me. All right, you want to be there. Okay, you want to be there. You want to buy it. You want to plan it so you're not under undue pressure. So when people even see what you have planned, see, when you use this bundle, people see what you have planned. You begin to now feel, oh, this is. They will envy your own process. Forget it. Stop feeling handicapped. Stop feeling handicapped because you cannot afford 1, 2, or 2, 3 things. It's you thinking of yourself in a low way. Please don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what you're created for. All right. So what are some of the Christmas rituals that you can create with your children? So Christmas is supposed to bring joy. All right. In that Christmas bundle, there are a series of Christmas rituals in there, but I am going to be, sharing with you, just a few of this Christmas, of this Christmas bundle. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I can see the comment section. Buzzing. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Yup. Right? So all of these things I've said, you can see that all of them is man-made. Emancipate yourself. Deliver yourself. I have come to deliver you today. This is deliverance. Take it and run. Let nobody bring you a shrebi you cannot afford. Tell them, I am not buying clothes this Christmas. I told somebody in the inner circle, she said, she wanted to pay for the inner circle. So, like, because of the Christmas that is coming. I said, what do you want to do with Christmas? She said, no, the clothes. I said, use the clothes for inner circle for your Christmas and pay for inner circle. It will be more valuable to you than that clothes. The clothes go tear. Wait till you go lay for inner circle. We never leave you. It's not gonna leave you. Yeah. All right. So put on your gear and work on the Christmas that you need. Not the Christmas, on the Christmas your children need. The Christmas your children need. Deliver it to them. All right. Now, creating Christmas family rituals can add warmth. All right. It can add warmth. Okay. It can add warmth to you. Thank you, Ibuko. Honestly, if you don't have the Christmas bundle yet, you haven't planned Christmas yet. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. Number one thing that you can do is you can, make decorating, trimming the Christmas, decoration together. That can be one Christmas ritual. In my home, we have a ritual of a particular day when our Christmas tree goes up. Part of that ritual is that when the tree is going up, there's a lot of fun activities that follow. It used to be every 30th of November. But, right now, our children, their calendar have changed. So now it's usually at about, I think it's usually at about 17th of December. So our tree goes up 17th of December because we want the children, is a family ritual. We want the children to be part of the family. So the part of our family ritual is setting up the tree. So setting up the tree is not just for the fun of setting it up. Thank you. Excuse me. So it's not just for the fun of setting it up. Setting up the tree can be a ritual, can be something that your children, it can be a transference of legacy, it can be something that your children will carry to their next generation. So you set up the tree, it becomes fun every year. Do you know my children look forward to tree setting? The other day, I wanted to go and shop for, bring decoration for the tree, put the decoration on the tree and all of that. I was like, no. My husband was like, no, we won't do it alone. The children will need to, it's part of the, the part of the routine. So that can give you the fun. Another routine that you can put up, all right, is the Christmas movie marathon. In the Amazing Christmas bundle, there is a whole Christmas movie marathon, just Christmas movies. All right. You can choose a day, a movie night. We have a movie marathon. In fact, we have what we call slumber night parties in my home for Christmas. All right. And the slumber night party have a lot involved in it. The children sets it up, they plan it, and it's done in PJs. In fact, it's so fun that every time I look forward to it with games and all of that. So that can be a tradition. So the summer party happens on a particular day in my home. So every year it happens on that day. So it's become a tradition. For instance, we have barbecue in my house every, I think that first or so, can't remember. 2nd of January, yeah? And that's the only time we actually invite friends during the holiday. Only time. Every other time in your house, we're in our house, we're catching our Christmas fun. All right. Then you can also do crafting. During the holiday, you can do crafting. Another Christmas ritual that we do. Inner Circle parents, are you here? Are you here? Who was part of the Christmas ritual last year? Let me see your comment in the comment section. It was the Christmas Eve pajamas. You just wear pajamas. You can start a tradition of exchanging your new Christmas pajamas on Christmas Eve. So family members, wear their pajamas during bedtime, create a cozy atmosphere and festive atmosphere, and take pictures with your phone. You don't need cameraman. All the pictures we've taken every Christmas, we have every Christmas pajamas night. We have it for the past almost 14 years now that the twins have been born. We collected it the other time. Amazing. All right. I got my Christmas bundle other than our matching PJs. Yeah. Matching, that's our Christmas clothes in the inner circle. PJs, matching PJs, take pictures, and boom, we have recreated Christmas to an experience. It's no longer expenses, it's experience. So you're no longer looking for another 300 and 200, 265 yards. Your second parents cut this joke. All right. You just do your photo shoot. In fact, the last photo pictures we did for Christmas last year, it was so fun. In fact, we threw our legs. I was watching the pictures this year, and it was so amazing. It was so amazing. Give your children the gift of experience, no to expenses, yes to an experience. That's what it gives you. Another thing that we do is that we do in my home, another ritual we do is letters to Santa. So our children know that Santa is their father. They've always known. There's no gimmicks around Santa. Santa is one person. No, 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 no. This is Santa, and Santa is your dad. So you're going to write a letter to your dad, and then they express their holiday wishes. It's usually fun. It helps us to, see their imaginative activities, all right? See their, the touch of magic to the season. As soon as they get back, that's one of the things they're going to, you see everybody, my letter to Santa, my letter. So will Santa be able to know that this is the time not short? Usually fun, all right? Usually fun. So, Coach, did you use the pajamas for Eve or for Christmas Day? So, the Christmas Eve pajamas, Christmas Day, whichever one we do, we usually take our pictures on the eve of Christmas, right? And sometimes, so we do the slumber party on the eve of Christmas. Then we take our pictures on the Christmas Day, okay? Christmas pajamas pictures on Eve, and then slumber party on 25th. Yes, two of them. And then another thing that you can do is the Christmas Eve candlelight dinner. Yeah, Circle Parents, are you here? Bringing up our new tradition. We recreated our new traditions last year. We did our candlelight dinner, all right, where we had a special dinner on Christmas Eve. So we set up, all right, a festive table. We prepare special meal. We enjoy a quiet evening. I'm going to share my own Christmas timetable with the parents in the inner circle. That's one of the things that you get in the inner circle. Yes. So I will share my own Christmas timetable. So I'm actually reading from my Christmas timetable. That's what I'm reading for you. Then we also have the story time by fire. We also have day out with grandparents. Yup. All right. We also have the karaoke night. Okay. We also have the outdoor adventure, an outdoor activity where we consider what to do for outdoor. Then we also have what we call the memory jar. So you can start the memory family jar where each member can write down their favorite Christmas memory, their moment, their achievement throughout the season. Read the notes on New Year's Eve. Remember, the most important aspect of creating Christmas ritual is to tailor them to your family preferences, your family values, and these traditions can become cherished memories that your family look forward to year after year. Every year, our children, in fact, as soon as our daughter comes back, and I say, our PJs, they said, I've done the plan for our slumber party. In fact, she's going to reel out everything. That's how our Christmas are. We have the painting night. We're going to also, put that. We just got our paintings from Relics, paint by number. We put all of that. All right. Somebody said, I'm just smiling at Coach's Christmas planner. So beautiful. Yep. I have my own Christmas plan. I'm reading right from my tablet to you. All of my Christmas planner. All right. Creating my own Christmas planner. I'm putting it. So I had to copy it, put it on the Tuesday live so that I'll be able to share a few with you. The memory jar is something that you really love if you try it. All right. So yes. So I'm going to share, I'm going to share my own Christmas series, ritual, whatever it is, to you, and let you in the inner circle use it to also create your own new rituals. Remember, you're supposed to be creating new rituals in your home. So, what are you going to be doing differently? Now, the beautiful thing about being in the inner circle is that it changes the game for you. I'm sure that as I'm sharing these, the parents in the inner circle understand a whole lot more. All right. So on Wednesday this week, our tool of the day would actually be, that's even tomorrow. Creating a new Christmas ritual in your home and documenting it. So I'm going to be the one sharing with you my new Christmas ritual. So because we added, about 2. So that will be our rituals, and we're going to tabulate how we're going to be carrying it out for the year. Do you have a ritual, Christmas ritual? Something that creates an experience over just spending money. Am I saying spending money is bad? No. If you have money, please spend it by all means. But please do not make it the root, do not make it the idea of your family. Because family is not about the transference of material things, it's about the transference of value. What value are you going to instill? My children enjoyed the karaoke night. They are looking forward to it this year. I am particularly looking forward to the karaoke night this year because we are inviting, other people who are not, family members, who are family members, but not, first family members. And everybody is looking forward to it. Christmas is an experience. Make it one. It's not an expense. It's an experience. Make it one. So tomorrow, the tool in the inner circle is to create Christmas rituals. Christmas. I cannot wait to see all of the rituals that other parents are going to be creating and how they're going to be carrying it out, so that all of us would also, put all of that together. All right. And yes, Uncle Chokolala said no to oversized shoe and oversized dress. Please, no to koi shoe and long hair for your daughters. Allow your children to be children. Focus on how you're going to create an experience for them, not how you're going to create an expensive whatever for them. It's about the experience. Please, don't create a space where your children are wearing 1 week, your daughter is wearing eyelashes, walking with bogus shoe, with koi shoe. Let your children be children. See, childhood is the shortest time of a man's life. A child is only a child just for a while. You are an adult for the rest of your life. No to Tata jeans for children. Let them dress decently. No to pepper them gang for with your child. Leave your children out of your peppering. Go and be peppering alone. Allow them. No to colored attachments and all of that on a child's hair. Allow your child to be a child. No to wigs. Children are not supposed to wear wigs for Christ's sake. No to them. No to all those things that you pack on your child. No to clothes that will not make the child be able to move from now to year to year. No to earrings on your son's ear, to hair that is cut like they are rastas. No. Let them be children. Focus on creating an experience for your children. Please. If you want to do pepper them gang, it's okay. I have nothing against you. The Lord knows. Pepper on your own. After all, there's no pepper in heaven. When you finish peppering here, you will not see pepper anywhere else. Pepper here is okay. Leave your children out of your peppering. They don't need it. They don't need to pepper nobody. They are children. When they reach when they want to pepper, they will decide whether they want to pepper or not. For now, pepper alone. Biko. Simple dresses to church. That's what a child is. Please, let's allow our children to be children. Please, let's let them enjoy their childhood. Please, let us create an experience for our children. Please, let us let these children feel that they have a connection with us. Please, allow them to be children. All you need for your children, see, you don't even need to buy any other thing. If you get this amazing Christmas bundle, put it and tell them, oh, let's plan for Christmas, they will be the happiest people on earth. They don't need all of these things. They don't. That money you are borrowing to buy clothes for your children, they don't need it. Nobody can see it. By 2 months, your children have outgrown it. Your children have outgrown it. Give them simple clothes. Pepper on your own. Yes, please. Pepper on your own. Leave them alone. All these expensive clothes that we buy to prove a point is a self-esteem issue, far. The problem is that you can't afford it. If you can afford it, please, by all means, believe you me. But don't go and borrow money to do things that when you now come in January, some people come in January and say, coach, it's emotional intelligence class. Hey, it's January. Hey, you don't have money in January. Hey, we have spent why? Maka, why? Why don't you have money in January? Maka, why? There's no reason. Plan yourself. Expend what you can get to. Somebody will call you from the village and say, Christmas, do Christmas for me. You don't have money. You will still send the money. Why, Maka? Why? What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? You're trying to prove that you live in town, you live in Abuja, or you live in Lagos, so you have arrived. Why? Sometimes you even borrow money to send that money. Why? Sometimes somebody is doing what they say, you're not even going to help me with this, my wedding. You don't have money. You have not been able to plan. It's because you don't plan. That's why you don't know that you don't have money. That's why by the time January reaches, you are not like, hey, how my money? Because everybody you are doling out cash, just go in. They ask you. So then just say, this person, just give me 500K there, I'll pay you in January. By January, you are so burdened. You are so burdened. Somebody is asking, how can this work for toddlers? It works for any age. Any age. You get the amazing Christmas bundle. You will see all the plans you need to put together. Any age. Please, like I said today, please just focus. Focus on what is important. The point you're proving is not important to your children, especially. They are more interested in the experience. How much clothes costs that is on top of a child's body, they don't really know. They don't really care, really. Don't commercialize your parenting. Focus on giving an experience to your children. My name is Wendy Logie, and I'm the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. I love to see your Christmas take a new turn. I love to see your Christmas change. And that's why we've created the amazing Christmas bundle for you. Because we want an experience for your children, not just, a stressful period. All right. And how many of us have gotten my new 4-in-1 books? I know that it's available. If you're in Abuja, you can pick up anywhere. We now have these books in hard copies, Solving Family Problems Through Effective Communication, Sex Educate Your Child Like a Pro, Volume 3. You're already going for Christmas. You are going holiday. People are coming there. Come and pick all the volumes of Sex Educate Your Child Like a Pro. Read through it and teach. You come back now. In fact, when people come back in January, that's when 80% of the cases we have is porn. The children will watch porn during, you will not know because you are not there attending wedding. And then you have the discipline is not an emergency. Who else have opened any of this book? Who else would any of this book? These books. Then Raising the Emotionally Skilled Child. All of these books we're reading in the academy, in the inner circle, some in first level, some in second, and then we have all of the old books available. All right, parenting lunch plan. This is what we're doing in, creating a lunch plan in the, senior yards. Connect to Correct, of course. Connect Correct is our first read for January in the inner circle. Yarders, do you have your Connect Correct ready? Because as soon as we enter January 1st, we run without looking back. Somebody said, my books landed last week. And yarders are readers. There's something like, must we buy book? Should we buy you? We buy books. The Bible says, buy the truth and sell it not. You're going to buy because you're not buying to enrich me. You are buying to enrich yourself. And it's something that you must focus on. All right. Discipline is not an emergency. We're reading all. How to Love Your Child More. Resolving Sibling Rivalry. Sex Educate Your Child Like a Pro. Volume 1. Then Sex Educate Your Child Like a Pro. Volume 2. So we have 3 volumes of Sex Educate Your Child Like a Pro now. Get the volumes. Start to read them. All right. We have Walking Your Child Through Puberty. We have From Yelling to Calm. So I currently have 14 hard copy books that you can order at the 15. You can order anywhere you are. All right. If you want any copies of our books, send a chat to the number. All right. And if you want to buy the amazing Christmas bundle, please, team, can you send? I think I have the wrong number on my stream. Please, this number on my stream should be changed. That number on WhatsApp. All right. Let's change that. Okay. Let's change that. Thank you so much. Somebody made that observation. Okay. So this is the current number of the team that is available. We've had a few back and forth with WhatsApp, all right, with our other lines, but this line is very active. Okay. So yes, all of these books speaks to you directly. None of them talks blah 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 here and there. Direct speaking to you. You read them, you get transformed. One hand, no conversation, no anything. And of course, From Yelling to Calm, I didn't mention. From Yelling to Calm is one of the books that I've written. All right, you can see that the books got bigger over the years. All right, we're trying. And then this is Praising the Independent Thinking Child. This book, let me not talk much about it. But please start by getting the amazing Christmas bundle. It's going to help you. And I want to say thank you to everybody who reached out to me last week. I was at Shiloh and, of course, shared testimony. Of course, people have reached out to me. Like, I've not finished responding to the number of people who reached out to me. I want to say thank you, even if I haven't responded to you yet. I want to say thank you to you for praising God with me, because that's what it is. We dared to testify because we are a testimony. Thank you again for joining me today. Do not forget that joining the inner circle will be one of the best things that would happen to you. Unfortunately, you would have to join for 2025 because 2024, the ark is locked and Noah doesn't have the key. All right. And then I got my journals. All right. I was waiting for hard copy journals. I don't like e-copy. So the e-copy journal is available to every parent in the inner circle to print at your own. But we gave Witty Mind the right to print. So, of course, I got my journal. This is my 52. In fact, I got 5 of it. This is my 365. I like to write. I want to be able to finish and I give my children. This is legacy. Documentation is legacy. I also got the spiral one, depending on what it is, that I want to use per the time. You can contact Witty Mind Bookshop. They are the ones that published it. We didn't publish. We don't sell journals. All right, Witty Mind published. We gave them a publishing right to publish on our behalf and sell to people if they want to. All right, but we are giving it to everybody free. You can print on your own. But I decided that I wanted something really solid and nice. All right, so that's why I went to Witty Minds myself. I bought 10 copies each, okay, of this book. So because I want to use them myself. All right. So if you're looking to get your journals, parents, this is for parents in the inner circle. If you're outside of the inner circle, you want to get the journals. Well, I don't know how you're going to be able to keep up for 365 days, but hey, it's what it is. It is for the academy. Thank you so much for joining me again and again today. It's been an amazing day. All right. This week will be our first weekly webinar in the inner circle. Thursday weekly webinar. Of course, we're going to come live, and that will be our only weekly webinar for the festive period, because we want you to create an experience with your children. We want you to have a fulfilling, holiday period with your family. We don't want to crowd it with a lot of things, a lot of activities. And that's why the moment is 23, everybody's going to route to their own plan. So you're going to run with your own plan till the 2nd of January and the 3rd, when we now resume fully and then begin to also run. Thank you so much again for joining me. And I remain your #1 parent coach in Africa. Thank you, and do have an amazing day.